Yes,
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 you're audible.
audible.
Yeah, thank you. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the valedictory session of the 4-week online course on open educational resources held from 14th November to 18th December 2021, offered by Mr. Abhijit Chakraborty, Librarian, Central Library, Banwarilal Bhalotia College, Asansol. In the light of the current pandemic situation, the world of academia has grown increasingly reliant on virtual modes of pedagogy, including digital texts, video conferencing tools, and online learning software. Therefore, it becomes imperative to ensure the ease, comfort, and safety of students and faculty in a virtual scholarly environment. The integration of information technology in education has immensely benefited the scholarly community in multifarious ways, especially in the times of social distancing, where physical access to schools and libraries has become restrained. Open educational resources allows teaching, learning, and research materials to be used, adapted, and redistributed with little or no restrictions, thereby making digital resources more easily accessible and digital classrooms a reality for all rather than being a privilege for few. This course sought to familiarize the participants with a variety of open educational resources and digital platforms to ensure more significant, effortless usage of the same. I will now request Dr. Porimal Ghosh, Bursar, GB member, and Associate Professor, Department of Physics, Banwarilal Bhalotia College, Asansol, to kindly deliver the welcome address. Dr. Ghosh?
Thanks, Amrita. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, absolutely.
Uh, our respected coordinator, Mr. Abhijit Chakraborty, librarian of our day section library, our Teachers Council Secretary, Dr. Arnab Ganguly, Assistant Secretary, Dr. Amalendu Samanto, and all other uh, teaching and non-teaching members of our college, and our respected Professor Bulu Moharana, Professor and Head Department of Library and Information Science, Sambalpur University, Odisha, and Dr. Savitri Maji, Assistant Professor of Library and Information Science, Sambalpur University, Odisha, and all other participants from India, and also my beloved students of our college. A very good evening to all esteemed dignitaries present around a virtually distanceless global seminar hall, connected by the invisible World Wide Web in the new normal. This is, of course, a very memorable day of our nation. We are celebrating the National Youth Day over the whole day throughout the country. On this day, one of our national heroes, Jugonayak Swami Vivekananda, was born in Kolkata in 1863. A big round of applause is due to our beloved Mr. Abhijit Chakraborty for selecting this day for validity session of the certificate course on open educational resources. On behalf of Banwarilal Bhalotia College, Asansol, and of course our Honorable Principal Sir, Dr. Amita Basu, I, Dr. Porimal Ghosh, Associate Professor in Physics and today's teacher in charge of the college, extend a warm welcome to our respected Professor Bulu Moharana, Professor and Head Department of Library and Information Science, Sambalpur University, Odisha. He is now very much familiar to us because of his participation in different programs of our college, and also respected Dr. Savitri Maji, Assistant Professor of Library and Information Science, Sambalpur University, Odisha. My esteemed colleagues, my dear students, and of course, last but not the least, my beloved participants of the certificate course on open educational resources, held with effect on and from 14 November 2021 to 18 December 2021. As we are very much aware of the fact that an incongruous battle between the invisible nano-sized corona Sena with the combined force of the whole world sweeping the globe over the past almost 2 years. We all have to rethink and revise our strategies to live and let live in this new normal. We express our sincere thanks and special respects to our beloved young, energetic, and dynamic principal, sir, Dr. Amito Basu. He is always encouraging all of us to do something new and think beyond the horizon. Only because of him, we all are in very much dynamic mode in this almost static lockdown situations. As a result of this, over the past 1.5 years, we have organized several international and national webinars and a handful of online certificate courses in our college, and hoping for many more to come in the near future. We must convey our sincere thanks and respects to our esteemed participants throughout the country. Without their active involvements and participations, this certificate course may not be a successful one. We must remember and respect the resource persons from India for sharing some precious moments with our beloved participants in spite of their busy schedule. Finally, I must congratulate our beloved and mostly an academically very busy person, Mr. Abhijit Chakraborty, our respected librarian, day section, for organizing such online certificate programs for the students of our society as a whole. The certificate course on open education resources was primarily offered intending to create more awareness among the students about various digital learning platforms, especially freely accessible learning materials available on the internet. Online educational resources are online learning materials released under an open license for using, sharing, and reusing. Online educational resources have added advantage of being accessible anywhere at any time, thus creating readily available platforms for self-study and further bridging the gap between the students from diverse social, cultural, economic backgrounds. This course aims to promote learner-centric resources and self-learning. In this course, we had a total of 33 registered participants and 28 of them appeared in the final online test. The participants are registered from all over India, and I take this moment to congratulate the course instructors, the invited speakers, the students for a commendable academic accomplishment. Again, good evening to all and have good days ahead. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you very much. And that's all from my end.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for your kind words. I will now request Professor Bulu Maharana, Professor and Head, Department of Library and Information Science, Shambhalpur University, Odisha, to kindly share his thoughts about the course.
Thank you, Amrita Madam. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so esteemed Dr. Parimal Ghosh sir, Dr. Arnav Ganguly sir, and Mr. Abhijit Chakraborty, the coordinator of this course, and all the participants of this course, dear colleagues, and everyone present here in this platform. I'm not going to speak much because this is an occasion where we are feeling very satisfied to have conducted this course using the restrictions during pandemic, and yet another, it's not yet another certificate in the hands of the participants, but also a journey of educational experience and learning of a very important topic called open educational resources. In my initial comments in the inaugural session, I had shared that the much you learn about it, the more you would be interested to know about that. So these are the resources, these are the tools, and this has become now the uh, new normal in a situation where we are living in at present. And the years to come, uh, the entire arena of education is going to be predominated by open educational resources, and we have talked much about it. But now it is, since we have understood what are educational open educational resources, so from the point of view of a consumer, but as we grow up, as we participate in the process of contributing towards the open educational resources, I hope we will contribute to it, because it is a platform where we can be a contributor, you can be a consumer as well as a contributor. Unlike the traditional educational resources like books and other such materials, where the author writes and we all others uh, only consume that, read that, and you make use of. But open educational resources are a platform which provides the user of the content to be a contributor of the content as well. So I wish all of you all the best to have participated with this course, and a lot to look forward in from you in this open educational resources in future. So I would like to thank the college authorities, everyone who are connected to this program, Mr. Abhijit Chakrabarti, for taking such an initiative. And I feel so happy about for being associated with this particular program. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Professor Maharana. I will now request Dr. Savitri Machi, Assistant Professor, Department of Library and Information Science, Shambhalpur University, Odisha, to kindly say a few words about the course. Dr. Savitri Machi.
I think madam is not there. Please continue.
Okay. For some unfortunate reason, ma'am has not been able to join us. I will now request some of the course participants to share their experiences with us. If some of the course participants, some of the students kindly share their experience about the course with us.
A very good evening, madam, and my respected teachers, and my as I am also the co-participant. This is a great pleasure for us to be a part of this OER course. I have learned much from this course, and I have not more knowledge about the OER, but when I undergo this course by our respected teacher, Dr. Bulu Maharana, he has vividly described the pros and cons of OER and the applicability and the legal aspects, everything he has meticulously described, and also the respected madam has also explained. And we all who are the participant in this course, short-term course, but it is a detailed course, I suppose, and we all are enriched by the imparting of such educable situation through a common platform, as we are now in our own place, as the offline are totally closed. But through this extensive program, we all are enriched. It is no doubt a very good initiative on part of BB College, and also I personally grateful to Abhijit Chakraborty sir and all other sirs and my co-participants. This is a good initiative on part of BB College and also our respected principal sir. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for sharing your experience with us. Anybody else who would like to share their experience?
Yes,
Yes,
madam.
ma'am.
Yes, sir. Kindly go ahead.
Yes, I am. Hello.
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Yes, sir. Sanjay sir,
Yeah,
you're
thank,
audible.
yeah, thank you very much, sir. Myself, Dr. Sanjay Shenmare. I am from Maharashtra, Yavatmal. So I'm very much thankful to attend this course. Sorry, because before joining this course, I have little bit knowledge about the OER, but after this course content, it is a very informative content of this course. I'm sharing this because the PPT is the live sessions, and the process of conducting this course is a very much informative and interesting. Lastly, the exam also conducted. Sir has devoted a lot for this fruitful content of this course. So I'm very much thankful and congratulate sir and the whole organizing team that I am a part of this course. So thank you very much. Thanks for.
Thank you, Dr. Shanmare. I will now request Dr. Arnav Ganguly, sir, Assistant Professor and Head, Department of Zoology, Banwarilal Phalotia College, Asansol, to kindly deliver the vote of thanks.
So it's my privilege and honor that I've been asked to deliver the vote of thanks for this wonderful open education resource course which we had over the last month or so, started from December, and eventually it's continued till pardon, Avijit? Okay. So I would like to start by firstly thanking Professor Bulu Maharana, who's the head of the department and of Library and Information Science, Shamalpur University in Odisha, and and I would really, I'm honored because with Professor Maharana, we had lots of wonderful associations in the past also. And with this particular association in the past, we could actually learn a lot from the insights of Professor Maharana's knowledge on open education resources. And I hope the participants were immensely benefited from his contributions here.
Thank you, sir.
I would also
The connecting
in the future, sir, we would really hope to have more associations.
Definitely, sir. The connecting link is
when I'm in Shambalpur, I will definitely come and visit you.
The connecting link is Mr. Abhijit Chakravarti, and definitely we'll explore a lot in future as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. And in future, maybe I mean, maybe what I'm interested. I'll be visiting you in Sambalpur, and maybe we can grow our association much more stronger. And I would like to also thank Dr. Shabitri Maji, Assistant Professor of Library and Information Science, Sambalpur University in Odisha. And Madam also has contributed. Unfortunately, she's not over here, and she has contributed tremendously also in this particular course. And people have benefited tremendously from this. And unfortunately, she is not here today. I would also like to thank our chief patron, our minister in charge of Department and Law and Judicial and PHE Government of West Bengal, Mr. Moloy Ghotok. And I would also like to thank our dynamic young principal, Dr. Amitav Vasu, and also equally dynamic current teacher in charge and bursar of the college, Associate Professor Dr. Porimal Ghosh, whose encouragement and enthusiasm parallels very few people. And in this context, I would also like to thank our young and dynamic IQAC coordinator, Dr. Shudipto Das, who always encourages us for all these occasions, and he always gives us support, and normally he's the person to give this vote of thanks. And I would also like to thank our the great librarian of our day section, Mr. Avijit Chakraborty. He's always energetic and dynamic, and he brings forward new ideas. So anything about library and information science and resources, you can always count on Avijit there. I just give him a call. Avijit, from where can I get these resources? Oh, or not, just you search over here, you'll find it like this. And he has brought over so many of these programs and initiatives, right from intellectual patent right to other several of them. I mean, just to name a few. And our assistant professor in English, the young and very brilliant and Amrita Mitra. Amrita always is one of the persons who keeps anchors all these occasions, and she's a very dynamic speaker and a good teacher, and quite respected among all the students in our college. And I would also like to thank the Dr. Amolendu Shamanto, the HOD of the Commerce Department, Hindi shift, and Amolendu is also the Assistant Teachers Council Secretary, and his smiling face always gives enthusiasm to any occasion. It graces it extremely well. And uh, among all, none the least among, I would like to thank my student. Currently, he's also a teacher in my department of zoology, Raja Mukherjee. Raja, he's become a teacher. I always consider him to be my student still, as even if he's a teacher. And he has helped Abhijit and us tremendously in organizing certain technical aspects of this particular course. And last but not the least, the participants, the students, and everybody who has really come up in large number, asked questions, and sort of motivated us in continuing with this course much more. On the whole, I would I myself have enjoyed this courses. I've been present in all of them. I listened to them. I have kept the recordings and everything. And I hope you people keep in touch with us. Even if you have questions later, feel free to contact us. And I would really like to thank you very much for this, for your participation in this. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you, Ananda.
So, Avijit, if you could tell about the certificates or anything, if anybody likes to know. Avijit, you are mute.
Certificates will be mailed to the registered participant within 7 days.
Okay. Okay. Then with a heart of what I say, that I'm feeling bad that this is over, but still happy at the same time. And I hope that we have more such courses in the future, and we have a continuous association with all of you also in the future. And I conclude this particular session and this course. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
I think Ruman Kumar has raised his hand. Do you want to say something, Ruman? His hand has been
Yes.
raised.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes, yes, you're audible. Please go ahead.
Yes, sir. So my name is Ruman Malik. I am from Aligarh Muslim University. I have just completed my MLISC from Aligarh Muslim University, and I have introduced this program, and I joined it. First of all, I would like to thank all the organizers for organizing such a great program. And thanks a lot to all the resource persons for enlightening us with their vast knowledges and experiences. They spare valuable time as and enlighten us with their experiences in spite of their busy schedule. And I am extremely grateful to be a part of this program, and I learned a lot. And this program is embedded with all the required knowledge of OERs. And I would also looking forward to such a future coming programs like this. That's all. Thank you. Thanks all.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. So, Amrita, shall we conclude? You're mute.
You are muted, Amrita. Unmute yourself and talk. Amrita,
Amrita, you're
can you hear me?
muted.
Okay. I'm unmuted now. I hope I'm audible. Such
Yes, yes.
Yes,
this keeps on
audible.
happening in the course of our digital interaction. With this, we come to the end of today's program. I extend my earnest gratitude to one and all for joining us for the valedictory session of the 4-week online course on open education resources. We wish our esteemed guests, speakers, faculty members, students, and course participants good health and fortune in the times to come. And as Abhijit sir mentioned, the certificates will be mailed shortly. Thank you for joining us, and good night to all of you. I think we can conclude the program now.
Good night.
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Dhanyavad, ma'am.